hey, where is 2023 go? It just gone really fast, isn't it? The year went by really fast, and I think that's saying that when people getting old, and that's how the year went so fast. So getting aged, and welcome. This is Mira, and thank you so much for coming. If you are new, welcome. My name is Mira. If you are healthy, wealthy moguls, I want to say thank you so much for coming back and say hello and say thank you for supporting to me. 2024 is coming in pretty much a week, right? So I'm really excited and looking forward to a great new year coming. And I'm doing No Spend January, and if you want to do a participate, go and check it out. All my videos I'll link here and there and on the description for you. And today is dedicated for Transfer Tuesday. Transfer Tuesday, I recently started it, and it is a great one of the habit. In the past, I did it myself, weekly transfer and monthly transfer, for all the saving category that I do, or paying out debt that I did in the past, a while ago. But Transfer Tuesday, I kind of like it, so I kind of committed to it in front of the camera and doing it. The truth is that I'm reanalyzing what I'm doing for next whole year, like in terms of YouTube wise, because I also do the language translations for different companies. As much as I love the, talking about budgeting and saving ideas and awesome, and I love translating languages for all the clients out there. But at the same time, I also am a mom, so I need to make sure that my time is kind of well balanced for my son, because I like to support every things that he is doing for education, or even playtime or sports, because they require parent attention to be there present and sitting there when he read books and stuff like that. Sometimes you don't have to do anything too much for your kids, that just buying him or buying her, buying them, and that's how you kind of support. I think I would like to have a little bit more time for that, because I found myself that I'm always walking on the phone, typing on the computers, or in front of the camera, or writing scripts, and I feel I'm make myself extremely busy. And so I'm just trying to reanalyze, and right now I'm making 3 videos per week, and so I might ended up making 2. I might change it into 2 videos per week, but I do not know. If you have any thoughts, you can let me know, which videos you like it, types of video you like it more, then I can hone into that kind of videos, and so that way we can have a good dialogue going on and helping each other out to support our journey. At the beginning of 2023, we've been really busy, kind of fixing the house. Hurricane Ian in Florida welcomed us when we moved into Florida. It was a blessing in disguise, because a lot of things happen. When a lot of major things happen in our life, we are kind of as a human, we kind of like to panic. Not we kind of get panic, or it could be we kind of give in or giving up. One or the other is happen. It's nothing wrong with that. It's happened, because that is a human nature. But before it actually got into it, we had to have some kind of control, or reeling in, or keeping balance. So what it means is kind of Transfer Tuesday I'm doing, or No Spend January that I am doing, or the budget sheet that I'm sharing with you, or saving tips that I'm sharing with you. All these videos that I've been doing it with you guys on this YouTube channel on Healthy Wealthy Mogul. Those are my point that I am working with throughout my journey, to able to achieve my financial freedom dream, and able to give more back to the community and leave the generation better than I found myself at the beginning in this art. So I think all of those things, if we can have little things at a time, we actually gonna get through our journey, and with achievement and happiness and joy. It's not just all about money. And I don't want you to think that, when I say the wealthy, I don't want people to think that, oh, greedy or materialistic or anything. The wealthy is about, being well. It means you don't have to worry about next paycheck. Being well is that we don't have to worry about the collector calling us and saying hey, when is the payment, or calling us that where is the next mortgage payment, how are we gonna make it through next month. Those are the things that I would like everybody in this whole world not ever have to worry about it. Of course, I'm a one person over here on YouTube. How can I reach all this whole people? That is your guy working in. You guys can share with my videos and other people, and share the message that we're kind of helping each other and helping others that unknown, the third party, a full party, multiple party receiving it, and that they will also achieve their dream too. That is all my hope and I wish for, and New Year is coming. So before I forgot it, Happy New Year to you guys. So this transfer Tuesday, as I'm doing, is that gonna be 3 different transfer. So number one is car insurance. If you have a car, you all know that we need to have a car insurance, especially United States. I do not know all the countries. So if you have a different countries have a different insurance policy for car, please do share with me. I do want to know about that. So United States, you can pay monthly, or you can pay 6-month premium or 1-year premium. So I thought about it in the beginning part when I moved into United States, like immigrated myself. It was years ago, over a decade ago. I didn't know nothing. I don't know no culture. I had no knowledge about it. I learned it every penny pieces of it. So I pay for every month in car insurance, and I didn't know too much about negotiation. Kind of like my Chinese nature and my Burmese nature, I kind of like to negotiate anything, everything in my life. But the car insurance, you know, sometimes when I encounter with different cultural people, I got shocked and I was scared. I was a little bit reserved. But then the more and more I train myself to be the brave person, outspoken person, you know, that kind of requires some practices. And so my point is that when you do the car insurance, or to be honest, any insurance, that check it out that, for example, you pay 1 month $100, for example, one car. If you pay every month $100, 6 months will be $600, right? But then 6-month premium, if they say you can pay for $400. So that's not too bad of a deal. So you save $200 for almost like 2 months, right? So that is a pretty good deal, I'll say. Or for a year, if you pay $100 every month, then you're paying for $1,200 per year. But if they say you pay for, you know, $700, well, that is pretty okay. I'll take it, right? Because if you're paying for 6-month premium 2 times, you're paying $800. But if you're paying for a year, then maybe $700. That might be okay to worth it, you know, you can try that. But then if $700 is a little bit too much right away, then you can stick with $400 because you ended up paying $800 anyway. So 2 times 400, so $800. So I just try to keep it simple number for talking point over here. So make it more easier for us to understand it. Insurance are never like 0, 0. They are like 0.97 cents, 0.87 cents, you know, whatever they came up with that. So if you calculated those things, please do not afraid to ask all those insurance company, call them out. Yes, it does take time. We are like time versus money, right? Which one is more worth it? Sometimes time is more important. We just have to let it go, right? But then if we let it go, all of that, and then this is become falling down, and this become higher and higher price, we cannot afford it. So we have to check and balance it to see what is worth it for our time and our sanity. So my car insurance transfer is, I'm going to transfer $265. I have a particular saving account particular for the car only. It is not car maintenance, it is car insurance only. I do have a car maintenance, that's a different story. This is for car insurance, $265 for both 2 cars, for my car and for my husband's car. So make sure you can always check in insurance and see, like, you know, are they doing what kind of insurance are they covering, you know? Do you like it? Do you feel comfortable if anything happens? You know, always check on it. Sometimes they might delete something that you didn't know. So always review your insurance. This is a good time to review it since the beginning of New Year is coming anyway. And I also make the year-end checklist video, and that video has a giveaway. It's already completed, but the video stay alive and kicking. So go and check it out, year-end checklist video. It definitely help you, even though the year is already ended, but you can have a mindset for this year, getting prepared, ready for it. So the way this year ended, like 2024 year ended up even better than 2023. Next one is I transfer flood insurance. Flood insurance, like, depends on where you live. We live in Florida, so there's a flood zone, but our house is not in the flood zone. But just when I see Hurricane Ian, the house was surrounded by water. It was almost like an island. It freaked me out. So we decided to continue the flood insurance. And flood insurance is, again, when I do the car insurance and flood insurance, I actually added up the inflation rate included. I do not know how much going to be increased in 6 months later, but I do know that it will be increased. They always have an idea how to make increase for your payment. They will come up with where you live, what you drive, how you're doing it, everything. They were gonna come up with this. So you gotta have it prepared for it. Even though you'd want to have a lowest payment, that is true, you and I, but at the same time, inflation we cannot control. Certain things we can control, certain things in life we cannot, like inflation and tax. So we're just gonna keep up with that. So I added up a couple dollar every month saving it. So flood insurance, I'm gonna do $100. It may not be cost the whole year like $1,200, but whatever I left from the flood insurance, I can put it into car insurance because I know car insurance will be way expensive than we pay like 6 months ago. So I need to make sure that I covered up both of them. And then the last one for this video, that this month, December 2023, kicking and ending great, is a buffer account. So I'm a digital saver. People can save it in this envelope saving, or people can do a cash stuff saving. It is beautiful. I love it. I watch a lot of channels. I will link it here. Here I have a lot of people. I need to be better at it, like remembering all the names and channels, and so that way I can shout it out more. I have to have like shout out like 100 people or something. But right now I'm gonna shout it out. These 3 people. One is Cash Bear Mama. She is amazing and she's awesome. She is so kind. She's so sweet, and go and check it out, her videos. I just love her, and it's just so kind and nice person. Go and check it out and subscribe. And the next one is the Cedar's budgeting journey, and I love Cedar. She is such a nice person. Some people call it Maria, but I call it sometimes Cedar, sometimes I call it Maria, so you can call it. She's so sweet and so kind. Go and check out her channel and say hi to her. I send you over there. And then, go and subscribe, if you like this kind of, cash stuffing channel, and it's just so sweet to watch her videos. Next one is Jillian Budgeting. She's just so amazing. I think she's in London or England. It's just like amazing person. I love it so much that, I love these all ladies. And Jillian is one of the person that I connected in the, as I started my journey beginning. Cash Bear Mama, like she was just beginning out of it, and after the Jillian, and after that I connected with Cedar. So like I love all 3 of them. So I want to say all 3 of you, like Cash Bear Mama, Cedar, and Jillian, I want to say thank you so much. You guys make me very fill my heart with love. So the last one that I'm going to transfer is the buffer account. Buffer account is that, what is buffer? It's like buffer is like something before something happened, between something happening, you just have buffer, kind of like a space. So why do I have a buffer account? My buffer account saved my life, which is that it's so many reasons and so many, every single time it came and rescues me. Like it kind of life jacket, I call it life jacket because it always take care of me. I do have a bank checking account like you and I do, like getting paid from somewhere else, whatever you work for, you work with. And then after that, you pay to your mortgage, your rent, your books, and your lunch, whatever you paying for your grocery, right? But I like my bank account. I love my bank account, but it just like, they don't pay any interest. They just, doing like a money moving place, right? But I have another buffer account. I keep it there just in case. It's not emergency fund. It is like something that it always like take care of me. For example, one hurricane happened in 2022 in October, September, at the end of September and October, we were in huge trouble, which means like we couldn't live in this house. We have to flee, like we have to leave, like we didn't have anything to eat here. There's no light, there's no power, there's nothing. Refrigerator was shut down because there's no light. There's all the food was thrown away. Everything happened. I used my buffer money. I didn't have to touch my emergency fund. Emergency fund was safe and sound. I used my buffer account to pay hotel fees, feed the family, gas fill in the gas. I even buy some snack that we can eat because we are stressing out. We're like our mind is shutting down, right? Our freaking out. The hurricane, it's so crazy. It was a category 4, like Hurricane Ian in Florida, in Northport, 2022 in September 28. So it was like, I was able to buy potato chips, I would buy nice, at the hotel, we have a nice meals, I know that I was spending and I'm aware of it. But then like, because I don't want my son to be stressing out and sad and, all the feelings, I don't want him to feel that at all. And I want my husband to think like happy mode and keep thinking, all the great ideas. At the same time, I also am stressed out. I was so stressed out and so scared. The truth is, but in order to make ourselves cheer up, we have to eat good food. We have to like good sleep, right? So I live in a great hotel. Like I was on vacation in hurricane, after a math hurricane. I live in a very nice hotel, Sheraton, like whatever star hotel in Tampa. And I feed my family very good meal. We eat hotel food, and we buy food from the Chinese market, China grocery store, and we eat, all this stuff that we did. My buffer money pay for it. All of those. I didn't have to dip into credit card. If I use a credit card, I use it, I put the buffer money back in there. So I didn't have to pay any interest fees to nobody. So if you like buffer account, I advertise it enough for the buffer account. I hope you're gonna be interested in doing it. Cause it cannot save your life. It is not normal checking account. It is not another saving account, nothing. It just buffer. It gonna save your life. You don't have to go to, grocery fund, or you don't have to go to restaurant thing, or you don't have to go anywhere. You just go to here. How much you save? I say at least 1 month. At least 1 month of whatever you do. Like it could be 3,000 per month, it could be 4,000 per month, whatever, maybe 5,000. Again, it could depend on your lifestyle. So I cannot judge you and tell you that you have to say only 500. That is not it. Because it depends on how kind of lifestyle that you live every day in your life. You need to make sure you cover it on that month, whatever that's happening, so you don't end up using all the emergency fund and get broke. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do, buffer account. I transfer big giant number, $50. So you think like, why you talk too much and you only transferring $50? I know, but again, little thing added up. So it's just a proof that I'm showing it to you that you just only $50 this month, and then next month you have extra money here and there. You just add $100, maybe $75. It could be $10 even. It's okay, because that will help your life. I never stop saving in buffer. I always put money in buffer, even $5, whatever I can do. I just add it there. And so that way, one day when I need it, it's there for me. So where do I save it? You can put it into the money market account, or if you like it on the cash stuffing, that is totally cool too. It's up to you. I like to earn interest, so I just put it in the digital account, so I can earn a couple interest every month, and then I just do it whenever I need it to. But I don't usually touch it. I just leave it there. So this is from me. That is from me for this time. And I know I try to talk less, but I'm a chatty person, so I talk a lot. So I want to say thank you so much, and I really appreciate you, and I'll see you in next year.